OnePlus 8 Pro Review. Please take 3 seconds to subscribe to our channel. With a bump up from the original OnePlus 8, the Pro offers you a smooth and fast Android experience with its 120Hz screen. Now, while you can customize that to 60Hz for battery, it still provides you almost an entire day's worth of charge even in high settings. And so, with all that and a camera that takes great pictures, other than in dim light, the OnePlus 8 Pro is a flagship phone that may potentially be the best Android phone for many of you out there. If you need a model this nice, take a look at the Samsung Focus. OnePlus brings to you an amazing flagship phone with all the features that a good phone has, just without the flaws of its predecessors. The OnePlus 8 Pro provides you with a surreal smooth experience of its very own Oxygen OS and splendid rear and front cameras that let you take sharp and clear pictures. If you're not sold by the OnePlus, take a look at how Sony Xperia Arc is a sexy phone-time video. And standing out from the lineup of OnePlus phones, the 8 Pro features the ever-so-promising wireless charging as well as a customizable 120Hz screen. Powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 865 processor, which even supports 5G networks and Wi-Fi 6, the OnePlus 8 Pro stands out to be one of the best performing Android phones out there. Coming paired with 8 or 12 GB of LPDDR5 RAM and 128 or 256 GB of UFS 3.0 storage, it provides the ultimate experience of OnePlus's Oxygen OS. Moreover, the OnePlus 8 Pro is the first time a OnePlus phone has a wireless charging coil in it, and it even supports the fast 30W warp charge, charging 50% of the battery in under 30 minutes. Now, this is only possible with OnePlus's own wireless charger, so if you're someone who uses a different wireless charger for other devices, charging the 8 Pro through the USB Type-C cable might be the better option. Faster than the already fast wireless charging, the wired charging allows you to charge the same 50% in just 23 minutes. Furthermore, the OnePlus 8 Pro stands out once again as it is the first OnePlus phone to have a display with a 120Hz refresh rate like that of the Samsung S20 Ultra and the Oppo Find X2 Pro. This 6.78-inch AMOLED display also comes with a 1440p resolution, and even allows you to lower them down to 60Hz and 1080p respectively in the settings. Now, you may wonder why one would do that. Well, if you're someone who doesn't have a charging outlet near you very often, the 4510 mAh battery of the OnePlus 8 Pro, though is pretty good, may not last an entire day. And so, while you can set them down yourself, the phone automatically lowers down the settings when you don't need them, conserving your battery life to last an entire day or even longer depending on your use. Moving on to the camera of the OnePlus 8 Pro, you get a 48MP main camera which shoots at 12MP by default, and with its quad camera setup you get a whole lot of options when it comes to taking a picture. Thanks to its telephoto camera, you can take zoomed-in pictures of up to 30x, 3x of which is lossless. The Pro OnePlus also comes with a ultra-wide 12MP sensor that takes pretty broad pictures at a much better quality than most phones, but as a plus point, the Pro comes with an integrated macro lens, which takes much better close-up photos than the OnePlus 8 and the more budget Google Pixel 3a. Furthermore, where the OnePlus 8 Pro further surpasses the Pixel 3a is when it comes to night photos, thanks to its own nightscape mode. It even competes with the Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus but does fall behind with slightly less good photos in dim lighting. And while its front camera in the punch hole is pretty great at 16MP and also a 1080p video capability, it has the same smoothing problem as that of many of the great phones out there. The OnePlus 8 Pro also features a color filter camera which lets you take photos in different modes, like negative photos, which, to be honest, is a bit gimmicky and not something many people look for. Apart from that, having a superb screen which looks great in the simple yet elegant Oxygen OS even in dark mode, the OnePlus 8 Pro also allows you to easily and quickly unlock the phone via a face unlock as well as a fingerprint sensor. But do keep in mind that while the review OnePlus 8 has received makes it fall behind in terms of its camera, having made the 8 Pro right, you no longer have to worry about too blurry photos, which might be worth the bump in price for all the mobile photographers out there. Finally, for the speakers, you get a great sound, good enough to watch YouTube videos or Netflix, but it isn't what you'll be buying this for. Unlike last year, this year's OnePlus phones have much thinner bezels, a punch-hole camera and a slightly curved screen. While all of this looks great, putting the other great phones versus OnePlus 8 Pro, you now get a matte finish on all of its colors including the glacial green. This prevents fingerprints from getting caught while also giving it a pretty vibrant and aesthetic look. Aside from that, it weighs 199 grams and measures 6.51 by 2.93 by 0.33 inches, which is pretty large but will still easily fit into your phone. And finally, the OnePlus 8 Pro this year comes with a IP68 dust and water resistance, making it much more durable and making you less worried about damaging it. As for slots, while you don't get a headphone jack or SD card slot, which is common in many flagship phones nowadays, you can insert 2 SIMs if you need to. Priced at about $900, the OnePlus 8 Pro is a great phone that allows you to scroll through social media, or play games with ease thanks to its 120Hz display, and with an impressive battery life, as well as wireless charging. It is definitely worth the money. It isn't as affordable as budget phones like the Moto E5, or the Samsung Galaxy S20, but that's a given considering how it's a flagship phone. But the question to be answered here is whether or not it is worth the bump up in price from the OnePlus 8. Well, the answer is yes, if you want that wireless charging, and a better camera for taking photos every now and then. Maybe this is OnePlus's answer to the many questions that have been posed over the years. While it definitely is a good phone like every other OnePlus phone, the 8 Pro just seems to fall into a more premium category with a more expensive price. And so, for those who want a flagship phone which provides you with all the features you need ranging from a 120Hz refresh rate to a fast wireless charging, the OnePlus 8 Pro attends to those needs and a whole lot more at an understandable price point. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more upcoming videos.